Hello Collective, it's me Candy and I'm back for another video. Thank you for pausing with me shortly. I had to pause this video, so I appreciate you taking the time to come back. Listen, it's starting to be sunny outside and I hope that everything is going good for you and you're living in your highest potential and walking the highest of white lights. Just overlooking the deck here, it looks like some of these are in reverse and I really don't like to mess with it. I like to take the deck as it is, so I guess it's an even kill of uprights and an even kill or reversal, so I'll just take it the way it is. Enough talking though, let's get into this video. I'd like to call on the Most High for permission to tarot, and I'd like to call on Archangel Michael for permission, for a protection as I tarot through. Let's go and see what the reading is all about. Shuffle a card to save my life. Must have been all that magnolia wine I drank last night from a birthday celebration. But that's neither here nor there. Let's stick to the video. There we go. That was a good shuffle. Ha. Alright, what is it you want us to see, Spirit? And thank you. We'll take it. What's the energy out here today? I hope I'm speaking loud enough. I am a little dry and tired today, but I really wanted to make this video. So we have the Seven of Swords against a new love. Somebody's planning on doing some sneaky, shady stuff against somebody's new opportunity in love from Spirit. Or it has something to do with somebody's choice in love. Somebody is wanting to cause some type of manipulation or some type of trickery, with the Seven of Swords here, around that. Okay, so it looks like that's what this would probably be about. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So yeah, it's about somebody's love, somebody's happiness with the Nine of Cups, about somebody's happiness in love with this Ace. And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords, okay? All aces are blessings from Spirit, and this is a blessing of having the truth that's speaking out of my mouth as we speak. So that's what this is about. Somebody here has a missed opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That means they did not get the blessing, or they threw away a blessing. Somebody here is going to walk away, though, because of it. All right? Where somebody walked away to find fulfillment. Whatever it wasn't servicing them anymore. And they had to move on. Okay? So all of that is up under this, what we have here. So this is definitely stealing, dangerous, risky behavior, some type of disguise, even manipulation, that type of stuff. And it's over a new romance, happiness, joy, and a person's happiness with the Nine of Cups. Okay? What's the challenge for this? Well, what is in the challenge position, Spirit? And thank you. A Tower. Someone's having a very, very hard time right now in some type of situation, and it may have something to do with this here, or because of this, the Tower is here, or they could even want to create a tower for you. However, with the Ace of Cups here, again, that's a blessing from Spirit, so you appear to be good. You just have this individual that's having a hard time seeing you that way, or seeing you get this blessing. And because of it, they want to do something to take it from you, okay? They want to create some type of violence, some type of saboteur, some type of disaster for you, because that's what they're going through, okay? Now, why? What's in the subconscious, Spirit, and who is this, if you can tell us? Why is this person having a tower up? Has something to do with this Eight of Pentacles that flipped. Somebody here has their head down, they're paying attention to detail, they are working, they're getting the job done, they're making the money. So down in somebody's subconscious, this is all they can think about. Okay, somebody here is focused, right? Somebody is paying attention to quality, hard work, commitment, okay? That's what's going on in the subconscious, okay? It could be a dedication to their day-to-day grind, because it is the Pentacles. It could be a dedication to a relationship. You do have the Ace of Cups. It could be some type of focus, some type of energy that somebody's putting into something. they're trying to master. Okay? And what was in the recent past? What was in the recent past in this reading, Spirit? And thank you. This is about High Priestess. So you do have an individual here that is very intuitive, a spiritual connection here, some type of stability, some type of wisdom and knowledge here with this High Priestess card here. Okay, this person has a lot of trust and spiritual guidance here. This could even be describing a tarot reader or someone who gets a lot of downloads or uses a lot or rely heavily on their intuition. You know, I am here as a tarot reader in this read. It could represent my energy as well. But let's move on to an action or an intention. What is the action or intention here, Spirit, so we may get better understanding? What is the action or intention here? Four of Swords. So someone is planning on taking some time out to rest, or someone needs to take time out to rest. This could be mental overload, right? Someone just needs the peace and meditation time, okay? Someone here needs that, and that's exactly what's going to happen. This is an action and intentions position. Let me just see what's on the bottom. Yeah, they're focused on their finance. So somebody could be having a hard time here or focus on trying to hold someone back. This is the Four of Pentacles. It's the earth. It's slow. It's the world, the day-to-day grind. And this is the Four of Swords. This is a mental thing. This person's taking time out to think maybe about their finances or to think maybe about how to hold someone back. You know, just depends on what cards is supporting that fact. And, you know, you do have the Seven of Swords out here in the Tower. So somebody's going to actively, you know, try to find a way to hold you back. Because you are a divine feminine with this Nine of Pentacles. This is an independent feminine energy. We'll go ahead and say it's the High Priestess here. You've done something all on your own. Okay, and this person is trying to hold you back from getting your money. Okay, they're laying out and thinking of ways to do that. Or they think about ways of how you grind, how you get your money, the things you do, the independence you have on you. You know, like I said, the Nines is about the self. And they're having a hard time in their finances. Or they're trying to figure out some kind of way to cause some disturbance for you. You understand? But to be honest with you, with the Four of Pentacles on the bottom here and the Two of Pentacles, there's some type of financial issues. Okay? It's not for you. You're good. Right? You've done it all by yourself. Your vineyard. You grew on your own, basically. You know. And so someone's here thinking about that. They could even be thinking about how they compare themselves to you. You know. Or where you're at leveling up with your money. You know, how your money is compared to theirs. You know, because this is the Pentacles. Again, it's the day-to-day. All right? So that's what this is also saying. So we know we have a divine feminine energy here with the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's watching. What's in the near future, Spirit? And thank you. Can you get one? What's in the near future here, Spirit? Somebody has a missed opportunity or want you to miss one. So this is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's lacking here. Poor financial decisions. You'll see that come to fruition. Loss of an opportunity. A loss of a blessing. And that's in the near future. So that's going to be for someone. Because they're obsessed. This person is obsessed with holding you back. Obsessed with causing some type of chaos. They're materialistic. And they see you as having it. And they don't want to take a loss in their finances. They're obsessed here. Okay, with this Devil card. They want to hook and chain you just like that. Yeah, you. Queen of Pentacles. You're good with money. You have something of value in your hand. You're the Queen of Pentacles. This is earth day to day. It's how you grind. It's the way you take care of business. You could even be a businesswoman yourself. You could also be wealthy. It's your prosperity and your financial future, or what you're doing right now. And that leaves somebody very unhappy when they think about that. They're lacking. Okay? They're dissatisfied. They're in their feelings. Right? And all this person really has to do is get up and do it themselves, to be honest with you. but they rather do the self-absorption type of thing when it comes to you or comes to thinking about you. Anyway, the lens this person's looking through. Can we get one for the lens this person's looking through, Spirit? What is this? Thank you. Something's over. They know something's over. They want to create some type of ending for you or some type of betrayal for you when they're looking at this. This is the 10 of Swords. So, you know, 10 is it at the 10. So it's only one way to go is to get up, right? Because you're done here with 10 swords in your back. So either this person wants to do that to you or they're looking at some type of ending, okay? They may even want to create some type of ending for you because, again, we have the 7 of Swords out here. That was the first card out. They want to fight against this love. They do. This joy, this blessing from Spirit, period. And this 2 of Cups, I told you, bottom of the deck, it's this blessing from Spirit. That's the truth with the Ace of Swords. I think I'm speaking is the truth. It's the Ace of Swords. They want to block this commitment. You see, this is a long-term commitment, and they don't want that to happen, okay? They want to create some type of common lack, you know, or they feel that they're unable to get some type of commitment, and they want to stop that for you as well. Yeah, they want to put an end to it, the 10 of Swords. Who is this, Spirit? What's in the environment? Can we get one for the environment? What's going on so everybody can see? What's in the environment, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, them being greedy, trying to hold on, or having a hard time in their finances. Everybody can see it, okay? This person is catching hell right now. Yeah. Only problems. It could even be hoarding, trying to hold on to money, being stingy, plotting, trying to hold you back. But since it is in the Pentacles, we just have to call it like it is. Just some type of financial insecurity. Yeah. And then here on the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. So someone here is thinking about the past, when things were different, when there was unconditional love or family. You know, it's the 7 of Cups. It's a friendly card. And it's someone who's stingy and holding back, possibly because they're in a hard time. There's no doubt about it. These people are poor with no shoes in the snow. This is the 5 of Pentacles again, day to day. This is here on earth, here day to day, and it's in the environment. Yeah, this person's taking a loss. They're having a hard time in their finances, period. With the 7 of Cups, they may be thinking about times when it was, you know, freely given, love, opportunity, finances. You know, it's a better time. This is the past. And you have the Empress here. So, somebody's thinking about fertility, sensuality, when things were much better, much more fruitful, if you will. The crops were growing good, this type of thing, you know. They may even look at you as being, you know, abundant, you know, because you are the Empress. And people tend to win around you, you know, divine feminine. So all of this would be in the environment, and you would see it if you resonate with this read. Somebody don't want to accept accountability with the Judgment in the reverse. It's in the reverse. It is bad karma. You're creating bad karma just by not owning up to your shit. Can create bad karma. You know what I'm saying? And obviously it's hitting this person in their finances. But they fail to, it's a lack of awareness here as to why they find themselves in this financial situation. You know, they may want to blame it or put it on something else than to own up and say, hey, you know, I need to get my shit together or whatever. Okay, so let's go to the hopes and fears. What's in the hopes and fears, Spirit? Can we go for the hopes and fears? Somebody's taking a leap of faith here with the Fool card. Somebody's ready to throw caution to the wind and just step off the cliff, right? They have this type of inspiration about them that's like, okay, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to land on my feet and I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Yeah, I don't know, but I have enough confidence or enough spirit in myself to say, hey, whatever comes, I'll deal with it. So this is like originality, adventure, spontaneity, this type of stuff, right? New beginnings, right? And at the same time, it could be someone who's throwing caution to the wind and doing stupid stuff as well. But when it's in the upright, you know, it's generally meaning that, okay, I'm ready to start a new beginning. You have all this faith in, you know, what I got to do or what I want to do. You know, I'm going to move to Europe, become a singer, whatever. You know, you have this type of energy like that, okay? And so it's here, and it's in the hopes and fears, okay, position. So somebody's hoping to do that, or somebody's fearing that somebody will take that leap of faith. See? So this is the Three of Wands. So say you took your leap of faith. Now all you're doing is waiting for your ships to come in, basically. And you have an energy around you that's holding on or trying to hold on. They won't give up, okay? This could be your sheer determination, but, you know, I'm thinking that really it's somebody around looking at your plans, okay? They're peeping and watching you all the time because you already took a leap of faith, okay? Or you're trying to. They want to know what the plans are, too. They're looking, you know? But it's justice here, or it's some kind of justice, some type of fairness around this. There's some type of integrity and honesty around the way this person feels in this leap of faith and this Fool energy. You know, it's almost like a lightheartedness, you know, almost like like an excitement of a child, you know, doing something new, okay? So there's some type of truth, you know, with that. And it's a love offer. So when you have the Knight of Cups, you know, the Knights are action cards, you know, they're getting it done. Somebody wants to jump into a relationship, okay? This person wants to make some type of commitment here, some type of offer, some type of charm, some type of affection, you know, some type of warmth is being offered towards Divine Feminine, because we saw you twice, and somebody's trying to block that. You know, they're using trickery here. They're going through a tower. There's an ending. They're having problems in their finances, and they're actively laying out, trying to think of ways to stop you or to stop this offer. What is the outcome, Spirit? And thank you. What is the outcome? What do you want to show, Spirit? And thank you. The outcome to this situation. Obsession. This person's just still going to try to hold you back. You got your Seven of Swords and you got your Devil card here. Yeah. This could even be mental disturbance, bondage, this type of thing. You know, they're intending to stalk you. They're intending to keep their eyes on you, just like with that Nine of Wands. He's holding it up. That's his intention. That's this person's intention. Whoever they are, they don't want to give up. They're looking into you. Okay? They're studying you quite a bit because they're having a hard time in their finances. They're trying to cause some type of turbulence, you know, because they're having a hard time. Like I said, they're taking a loss with the Five of Pentacles. It's not fun. And they see you as a master manifester. Or maybe this is what they want to do. You know, you have all the cards in your hand. They need that right now. So, as you know, the bottom card on the deck is about all these cards here. Is about this one right here. Somebody's watching you. Okay, somebody is on somebody else's situation. It could also mean that you're doing a lot of self-reflection yourself, but you don't need to. You're doing fine. You have a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You have the Nine of Pentacles. When we first started, we saw the Nine of Cups. So this is a self thing again. It's something you've done on your own. This could even be your energy down in the subconscious. They like the way you grind when you do get your dough. That's a fact. Too many pentacles out here to suggest anything else. Divine Feminine. You're a worker bee. You are. You're a boss. You could even be a businesswoman. You could even really own your own business from what I see. But let's just go ahead on in with the Under the Roses deck and let's clarify. See where we're at. Try to bring this reading a little bit closer. So we know what we started with, guys. We started with a blessing from Spirit and the Seven of Swords. Somebody is trying to actively cause some kind of issue. Might have something to do with the house that was on the bottom of the deck. And love, or the way things look, appearances. Yeah, public. They don't want this house and appearance to be public. All right, let's just go in again, see what this is. What is this Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords? Some type of beautiful love from Spirit. Somebody's trying to steal it. Oh, we're on the Roses. Wrong card. Let me pull the next one. Sorry about that, guys. I'll take that one out. Lilies, it's spiritual. Yeah, like I said, it's a blessing from Spirit. All aces are. And this one's in love. This is spiritual. Somebody wants to fight against that. No wonder you're going through a tower. Yeah. God don't like ugly. And he ain't too fond of pretty all the time either. But this is ugly. It's a snake. Yeah. Somebody's trying to do you wrong. It's a snake in the grass. Boo. Trying to affect your choice. Because somebody's making a choice here. Your path is clear. They want to affect that for you or someone else. And they keep doing something that's abusive over and over. Okay? This person keeps doing it. Trickery, mind games, manipulation. You know, all this kind of stuff is in the Seven of Swords, and they keep doing it. All right? Because, again, you know, when we got over here, we did see the Nine of Wands. It means that person's not going to give up. Their energy is here. The outcome is the devil. They're going to continue to stalk you. They're going to continue to try to bind you up. Okay? Because they're going through a tower, a financial tower. This could be a loss of a home, a loss of a job, loss of a position. You know, it's not fun, a tower. But generally when this does come out, it's more like a karma card, you know. I mean, any of us can go through life situation, but in the tarot, I just kind of feel like this is more like a karma card. It's coming back to bite you, you know. The pigeons come home to roost, you know, if you will. Anyway, what's this tower about, Spirit? Can you help us, please? What is this tower about? Yeah, they keep doing something abusive over and over. They don't learn. They keep doing the same thing. Why? Because it's about some type of commitment or some type of love. It's the way things look. It's appearances or actual marriage, love, and some type of secrets here. This journal. They keep doing something in secret against you, against your love, against your commitment with the ring. It's in the subconscious. Clouds. That's what came out. So, over this Eight of Pentacles, somebody here is really trying to establish a new business. They're working hard on their craft. They're making their money, Divine Feminine. They want to cause some type of confusion, maybe even at your job. This could, for some of you, would be on your job. You've got some type of energy around you. It's trying to make things hard for you. They want you to take a loss, okay? They're obsessed with you. I don't know if you're doing better. Are you up for a promotion? And this person is your competition. But for some of you, like I said, it will be that. And for others, it would probably be more of, I do see a love read here. However, sometimes it could be business and love, you know. It could be a business, a relationship that's also a business, if you know what I'm trying to say. You know, a romantic relationship, and they also have a business together. They also work together. There's some type of way um, that they're involved with each other. You know, even if it could just be a coworker, but they want to cause some type of confusion with the clouds over your money or how you're seen or your reputation. I'm not going to go to the past because we have the high priestess there, so we know we have someone here, probably more than likely divine feminine, that's using their intuition. Again, I am a tarot reader. It could represent me, but either way, it's in the past, and we don't need to go there. Let's go to the action or intention. You got a 4 of Swords here, so somebody's laid out. Somebody has a mental stress, fear, and anxiety. Or this person could just be laid out thinking of ways to, harm you, right? Or somebody could have just like need a time out. Yeah, sickle. They're thinking of painful ways to cut you off. Like I said, they want to stop you. They want to stop you. They do this night and day. With this obsession card and this 4 swords, they think about ways to cut you off, baby. Period. That's what they want. They want it to be painful. Yeah. You, spirited one with the innocent. They could also be trying to use a child as well to do this. Because it's love. They can't stand it because of the love. And secrets could be coming out about what they're doing. Or they're doing it in secret. And they're using a child. Or it's against your new start. They want, yeah, because of the commitment. There's some type of commitment here. They want to cut that out. Or cut it out. They don't like it. Oh, with the 7 of Swords, you can't really get no more sneakier than this card right here. This is a thief card. This is trickery, manipulation. And then you got the Devil card as the outcome. Come on. This person is unhinged. And they're going through a tower. But they keep doing it over and over. It's a mountain for them. There's financial loss here. They lost something here. With this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, this is a lack of money. And it's going to create a mountain. This is really going to be something that's hard for them to get over in the near future. Okay? But if you ask me, it's like they're setting it up for themselves. Whoever it is. Because they refuse to stop doing something abusive over and over. You know? Anyway, the lens they're looking through is the 10 of Swords, some type of painful ending. That's what they want for you. Yeah. Manipulation with the Fox card. They want to manipulate and end something for you, baby. And they want it to be painful, just like that sickle card. So this is the lens they're looking through. If you were to put on their glasses, or if you were to think like the way they think when they look at you, it would be like, oh, what can I do? What can I use? What can I say? There's got to be a way. This fox is really laid out with this 4 of Swords and thinking about ways to manipulate things so that you don't win, so that they create some kind of ending because they're jealous, they're mad, and they're obsessed because they are having a financial tower. Okay? Because you're winning, or you're seen as winning. Okay, so in the environment, we have a 4 of Pentacles. Somebody here is stingy with money. They're trying to hold somebody back because they are having a hard time. They want to end it, or they want to end something. They want to end their financial struggles. But right up to next to this, we already know they're having a financial issue. With that Grave card next to it, yeah, they want to end something for you. Especially with your finance. The snake does. She's on the bottom of the deck yet again. Yeah. He sees you as a big bear. Protected with the fish in your mouth. You got all the money. Right? You got it. Or someone here does. But they don't. They're unlucky. 4-leaf clover in the reverse. They don't have the love. As divine masculine. So now he showed his face. He's the bear. He's the financial bear. It's his abundance that they're after. You are probably simply in the way. Because he showed his face and he's in the upright. So we know who the couple is now. It's a divine masculine and a divine feminine. We don't know who the karmic is, if it's a male or a female. We don't know. But there's somebody around you. I'll try to sniff them out for you, though. I'll tell you that. Who's this Fool energy? What's this about? Can we get one for this Fool energy, Spirit? Some type of secrets coming out around this lightheartedness, this freedom, this inspiration to take a leap of faith and love. Somebody has some secret or wants to say something about that, or something that's unknown, but may know something about this person's journey, you know, and it has to do with money, with the fish on the bottom. Yeah. Somebody here is interested in what type of money that's coming, that's in this situation, because they're having a hard time financially. So obviously, and it's public with the Garden card, this money is seen publicly. Okay. For him, Divine Masculine, there you are again. Yeah. They've got some type of secrets, or want to use some type of secrets about what you're doing, about around your money and around your leap of faith, because it's public. And that's over the Devil card. So whatever this obsession is, it's going to be seen. It's going to be in public. It's going to be public. People will know what this person's up to. It's about the commitment. It's all about the commitment. They're doing all this manipulation because somebody sees you as the star, or a wish come true. It's written in the stars even. The snake does. Yeah, so we have a karmic feminine energy here who's upset. It's going through a tower. And is also having financial difficulties with decisions and choices that they've made. Okay? Now, that's pretty much sums that up. We can go ahead on with the archetype cards, and we can give a little bit more about what this person would act like. So maybe you have an idea who it is. Can we get some archetype cards? Who is this, babe? Angel. Somebody is not an angel. Okay? So that's in the reverse. You got angel in the reverse. They try to act like a good person. They try to seem innocent and sweet, but they're not. Martyr. Somebody wants somebody to martyr themselves for them. That's martyr in the reverse. Okay. Somebody wants to use, let me see here what it would say. Addiction to pity. Somebody wants somebody to pity them. I guess so, because they're having all this financial issues. We have a teacher in reverse, so somebody's not listening to this person, or they feel that this person don't know what they're talking about. Saboteur fell out. They want to sabotage you. I told you. They want to cut you off here, and they want a painful ending for you here. They're finding ways to manipulate you. They're acting like the innocent one. They're acting like the injured one, like as if you've done something to them, or their situation is the way it is because somebody might have misled them instead of taking ownerships. But they're trying to sabotage you, baby. What else? What else is this person up to, Spirit? Who else is in this reading? Come on. Who else? A warrior. So you have Divine Masculine's energy here as well. So somebody's willing to stand up and fight for you. They have strength and discipline. That's why they're able to take this leap of faith. They have that energy of a blessing from Spirit, you know, self-sacrificing even. I'm going to put that on Divine Masculine. That's his energy. What else can we get out here, Spirit? Remember when I told you about these archetypes? Trickster. Yeah. Trickster, you better believe it. It's here all over this read. Seven of Swords. The fox of the manipulation. The trickery. The manipulation. This person is a trickster, and they will use it by any means necessary. It is here. Yep. You got you a crooked snake. A crooked snake is in the mix. And somebody could be a mystic here. Like I said, it could represent the energy, but you do have the High Priestess here. So somebody's some type of mystic as well. Intimate union with the divine. So you could say that Divine Feminine, you carry that in intuition and that spirit like that. Your star energy, we saw that as well. Artist. You might think, you know, outside the box thinking. You have that here. Because again, you're a Nine of Pentacles. You're a Queen of Pentacles. That requires out of the box thinking. You know, for your day to day. It's how you handle yourself. It's how you handle your business. You know, literally or figuratively. Can we get another one, Spirit? And thank you. Networker. Yeah. You put your energy in. And you pay attention to your craft. You get it done. Yes, you do. Or someone here does. Like I said, it could be talking about a businesswoman here as well. Alright. Love and relationship. And somebody here with this king is in reverse. They're not leading. This is an excessive feeling of entitlement. Okay? So you could have that energy around you as well. I think that's pretty much it. And then we have a damsel. So this woman here, with this divine feminine, not only is she sneaky, but she's a trickster, right? She tries to act innocent with this angel card. She wants you to feel sorry for her with this martyr card. She plays on feminine energies where, you know, feminine archetypes like, oh, poor me, I'm so helpless, you know, that type of stuff with this damsel card. Well, she's a trickster. And that is the read. So, if you resonate with any of this, you know, divine feminine, you're doing really good on your job. You have a blessing from spirit. You're in a new relationship where someone sees you like that. And you've got a karmic feminine energy around you who's trying to sabotage you for whatever reason. It could be in business or in love. So just take what resonates. For some of you, it'll be at your job. For some of you, it'll be just a relationship and someone you work with. And for some of you, it'll be just a relationship. And how this karmic ties in, I'm not really sure. But more than likely, it's probably an ex. Because we did see the Four of Cups. So it's something from the past representing an ex. Or something like that. And they're really obsessed with what's going on with you. And I think they're a little obsessed with divine masculine as well. Okay? So that's the read. Take what you can use and leave the rest. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.